this is my part 3 for variation. So number 3, combine or joint variation. So I have here the general formula. Y is equals to K times X times Z. Emphasis, number 1, Y varies jointly as X and Z. Then number 2, Y is jointly proportional to X and Z. And then the third or the last, Y is equal to K times X times Z for some constant K. Now let's go to an application for this variation, the combine or joint variation. Number 1, Y varies directly as X and inversely as Z if Y equals 15 when X equals 20 and Z equals 40. Find Y when X equals 12 and Z is equal to 20. Now, Y is equal to, this is the formula, K times X times Z. So first thing to do is, again, we need to solve the constant of variation, which is this key. This letter K, So Y is 15 is equal to K, then X is 20, then Z is 40. So this is 15 equals K, multiply this one, 2 times 4 is 8. Then there are 2 zeros, so just put 0 in here. So I have 800. So to solve the value of constant of variation, or K, this will be divided by 800 and this one also. So I have here, cross out, K is equal to 15 over 800. Now since this is fraction, we need to reduce to lowest term. So find the GCF between 15 and 800. So I think we divide this one by 5. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. How about 800? So 800 divided by 5. I will use 8. How many 5 are there in 8? This is only 1. Then 1 times 5 is 5. Take away 8, take away 5 is 3. Bring down 0. So how many 5 are there in 30? So this is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Cross out, or this will be 0. Bring down 0. So I will just put 0 in here and multiply. That will be equal to 160. So therefore, my constant of variation for number 1 example is equal to 3 over 160. So this is my constant of variation for number 1. But we are asked to find the value of Y. So this will be Y is equal to K is 3 over 160 times X times Z. So this is the equation for number 1. Now let's substitute X and Z to find the value of Y. Y is equal to 3 over 160. X is 12. And then Z is 20. So this is how to solve 160 divided by 20. 160 divided by 20. I think 8. This will be 0. 16. Then take away, that will be 0. So this will be 8. And then this is 1. Because we divide this one by 20. And then 160 divided by 20 is 8. And then 8 and 12. So we can divide this one by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then 12 divided by 4 is 3. So what is y? What is the value of y? Y, 3 times 3 is 9. And then I have here, the denominator is 2. So I have 9 over 2, or this will be equal to, since this is improper, so we need to find the mixed number. So divide by 2. 9 divide by 2. So this is 4. Then 4 times 2 is 8. Then take away 9, take away 8, that is 1. So I have 4 and then 1 over 2. So this is the answer for number 1. 4. The value of y equals 4 and half. Now let's proceed to number 2. The area of a rectangle varies jointly as the length and width. Area is equal to 64 centimeters squared when length, or L, is equal to 8 centimeters, and the width, which is W, is equal to 4 centimeters. Find the area of a rectangle where length is 12 centimeters and whose width is 5 centimeters. Okay, this is the rectangle. So this is the length and this is the width. According to the problem, area is equal to constant of variation, length times width. So first thing to do is I will solve first the constant of variation. So area is given 64 centimeters squared is equal to K. And then my length is 8 centimeters. And then my width is 4 centimeters. So this will be 64 is equal to K. 8 times 4 is 32. Okay? So divide this one by 32 both sides in order to solve the value of K, or the constant of variation. Cross out. So K is equal to 64 over 32. And this is equal to 2. So my equation for this example will be A is equal to K, which is 2, then length times width. But the question is find the area of a rectangle where length is 12 centimeters and the width is 5 centimeters. So from here, area is equal to 2 or twice length times W. So area, this is 2, and then length is given 12 centimeters, and then the width is given also. So 5 centimeters, so this will be centimeter squared, because centimeter times centimeter, we know that there is exponent of 1, so centimeter squared. So this is 12 times 5 is 60. And then we know that 2 times 6 is 12, and then copy 0. So my answer for number 3, the area is 120 centimeter squared. So that's all.